This week, we take you out to Lake Ontario, where Rui learnt to sail before untying his lines and saying goodbye to Toronto on his boat. I finally get to sail a laser, which I'd never done before. Then we head out on a breezy day onto Lake Ontario, where races were happening everywhere, and I finally get to understand what sailing around Toronto is all about. We are Liz and Rui, sailing on a 1982 Cal 39. Join us each week as we sail into the unknown and see what amazing things can happen when we let go of the mustn'ts and believe in the power of adventure. Here at Rui's brothers-in-law's sailing club, and this little dingy sailing club. You get a bunch of lasers and such. So been out here once before, but today's a little bit more wind, so I'm gonna try and sail this thing. It's only my second time on it, and I was okay the first time, but there wasn't much wind, so I'm gonna go see how it goes today. Here, Rob is just going over setting up the laser with Rui and I. They are surprisingly very quick to set up and put away. The mast is in two pieces that you put together and slide the sail over, and then the boom has the lines for the sheet and the boom vang. All in all, it takes about 20 minutes to put together. It was helpful to have a little push at the start, as the wind is blocked by the trees until I get further out.
You gotta have the tiller in your hand, baby, or you're going around circles.
Sorry, I'm like forgetting all the things that are...
That's it, keep turning, keep turning. Keep turning.
As you can see here, I'm not used to having all the parts right there next to me. It's helpful to remember where all the parts are that move the laser, including the rudder.
There you go.
Eventually, I got on the move, although somewhat slowly.
For a minute to feel.
Yeah, get balanced and
feel the boat.
Feel the boat, and then slowly, like right now, see, she's already got some wind, the main goes over, and she's like, okay, I'm sailing now.
A very exciting start. Still learning all the different mechanisms, but just trying to row myself out there right now. A little breeze, little ripples coming up.
Hey, laps up the little island.
Yeah, okay. So different sailing on these. It's like a lot more, I guess it's the same moving parts, but just, I don't know, everything happens a lot faster, and it's such a closed space, so it's a little bit different. After rounding the point, I found some wind, and wow, what a feeling. Getting used to tacking while ducking underneath the boom and moving the sheet and tiller to opposite hands was another thing I needed getting used to. Like I said, lots of moving parts, small space, and things happen fast. Another little cut out here too, a little bit bigger than me. Lots of people out here windsurfing and sailing today. Pretty cool.
over. You'll be alright. Come in. Yeah. Beautiful.
It was fun. I felt like it was fun. It was such a great day to be out there, and I'm thankful to Rob for letting me go out on the laser. For me, that was one of the best parts of being in Toronto. I wasn't the only one having fun out there. Sophie's pups were having a blast on the beach as well. That was so much fun. I can see like why learning on dinghies is the best way to learn how to sail, because you feel everything. You feel the rudder, obviously you feel the sails, you just have the sheet tied around your hand. You gotta lean into it, you know? I don't know, it was just so much fun, and the winds are so much better today than they were the first time we came out. And I said, like, if I had 2 more times to go out in the dinghy, I feel like I'd nail it. But it was such a cool experience, and it's so awesome to have when you live in a city and you have this awesome area to come out and just have fun with on the dinghies. You don't need a huge boat here. But yeah, definitely something I would consider getting if I ever moved back to land. Easy to port around, and just, yeah. Lots of sailboats out today. It's pretty cool. See everybody out going, and it's I think today's Thursday. There's so many boats out here. It's a huge sailing community. It's really awesome. Well, we came out here today. We're at this marina. I've forgotten the name of it, but still in Lake Toronto or Lake Ontario. And yeah, gonna go sailing out on a Beneteau 393 today. So pretty gusty out there, pretty breezy. So we'll see how it goes. But just stoked to be out on a big boat again. Hi, how's it going?
Good. Good. All good.
Feel good to be back on the boat?
Yeah, it feels really good to be back on a boat.
You look very happy.
Yeah, just checking her out.
No.
Back on a Beneteau.
Back on the boat.
Back on a Benny.
Riri always misses his Benny. He misses Magic Badger.
I miss. Yeah, she's a little different. Nice.
Yes.
It felt really great being out on a big boat again, and today was a perfect day to go out.
There's, believe it or not, the most hazardous thing about going through here. There's
the
a
ferry.
ferry that goes back and forth.
Yeah, I can
and
imagine.
it doesn't have a personality other than
He blows a horn.
Yeah.
he's gonna see us, and I bet he's gonna work with us here. But
No, usually they do the opposite. When they see you, they time it so that now you gotta turn on your engine and flip her.
We're like back on the water again.
You're on, baby.
I know. Hey. Yeah, it's a lovely day for a sail. Lots of boats out here, for sure. Oops, there goes some dishes.
No fun.
Sounds like my boat. We got the beautiful skyline behind us. Pretty nice. I like it. It's fun.
You are racing this guy here, you know that.
I know.
2 boats on the water is a race.
What are we doing?
6.5. There's like little gusts that come and go. And yeah, it's not like a steady breeze.
Yeah, you
know,
don't fight it, just let the boat pinch up. I've noticed you've been doing that.
Rob's enjoying himself.
You guys gotta let us know if you want to be on YouTube.
Good way to publish.
I leave that to your discretion.
Jumping along.
Woo!
From the main. It is lovely sailing.
The turbulence?
Yeah.
Having fun out there, Rob?
What's that?
Having fun?
Oh yeah.
I was afraid.
Well, it's great conditions.
Yeah, right?
I don't want to round up. That's my biggest fear.
Yeah,
I keep wanting to go up to the towers, but that's too high.
yeah.
As we were trying to head back in after our sail out on the lake, we had to make our way past all the races going on, and there were a lot. This was a J105 race, and the world champion, Terry McLaughlin, sailed right past us.
So cool.
Sorry, we're going to take your wind for a second. And they're clear.
Kind of fun.
And that's what we call sailing through a race. The things that went right through the middle of the race. But they were all downwind on kite and we just right between all of them.
Yeah, you couldn't do much better, right?
Like I said before, it was a brilliant day to be out on the lake. Thank you so much to Jay for taking us out on Waterline for the day. We had so much fun. Rob had purchased a second laser as it costs nothing more for him to store it at his club. And this one is a little newer, so he was looking forward to learning it and going out racing on it. But this meant that both Rui and Rob could go out at the same time when we went for our final sail on the lake. Thank you, Rob, for letting us go out on your lasers. Those were some of my favorite afternoons in Toronto.
Here come the boys. Trying to make it through the dead zone. And a duck. Exciting finish, eh? Gonna make it in?
Lots of weeds.
Paddle the rudder. There you go.
It's called a motor.
That's a motor, yeah.
Lots of weeds.
You have fun?
Yeah.
There you go. Light winds, eh?
Yeah, very light winds, but it's still fun. It was nice to be on the water.
Yeah, right? You guys went out far, eh?
Yeah, we went out to see that
The Kirby?
40.
Yeah.
The guy was actually on it.
Oh, was he? Did you talk to him?
Yeah, we talked to him. We sailed around this boat for a few times while we talked to him, and
Nice.
then
I was wondering where you guys went.
headed back. Which was downwind. It was all slow.
Very slow. I know.
Slow,
Yeah.
slow.
Well, you made it in, so good job.
This little boat requires very little wind.
I know, exactly. It's so light.
Well, if I had an engine, I would have started it. You know me.
You gotta sail it in.
Before this trip, I never had any idea that sailing in Toronto was so popular. It was so amazing to see all the different types of sailors out there, nearly every day, whether racing or just enjoying time on their boat. And sailing in front of that skyline on a beautiful day was pretty brilliant as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode on sailing on Lake Ontario. We will now be heading back to the boat, so join us next time as we make our way back and finally make it home after 3 months away. Until next time, cheers!